Hi everyone, this is Sriram. Today we are here to discuss an increasingly relevant topic, the rise of artificial tools that uses creativity in education. Artificial intelligence has significantly transformed modern education from generating essays to solving complex problems. AI tools have made learning faster and more efficient. However, this inconvenience happens at times. So, creativity is the foundation of innovation and independent thinking. If students begin to rely exclusively on AI, it may hinder their ability to think critically and originally. In this discussion, we will explore both perspectives, whether AI is diminishing creativity or enhancing it in the educational environment. My teammates will continue.
I strongly believe that increasing reliance on AI tools is diminishing creativity among students. Firstly, AI provides solutions which disencourages independent thinking. When students use AI to generate essays, solve problems, or even create projects, they often bypass the critical thinking process. Entirely, this leads to the intellectual dependency rather than intellectual growth. Secondly, creative thrives on struggles and exploration when student engages deeply with problem, experiments with ideas, and even make mistakes. True learning occurs, however, AI sometimes eliminates this process by offering ready-made answers. They're reducing opportunities for creative development. Moreover, excessive use of AI tools can lead to the uniformly it taught if multiple students rely on the same algorithms, the outputs may become similar, limiting originality and diversity of ideas. Therefore, while AI may increase efficiency, it significantly compromises the creative energy of solution. My teammates will continue. Next.
I respectfully disagree with the previous viewpoint. Rather than reducing creativity, AI tools can actually enhance it when used appropriately. AI should be viewed as a tool, not a replacement for human intelligence, just as a calculator did not eliminate mathematical thinking, but instead improved efficiency. AI can assist students in exploring ideas more deeply. For instance, AI can generate multiple perspectives on a topic, which can inspire students to think beyond conventional boundaries. Furthermore, AI reduces repetitive and mundane tasks, allowing students to focus more on creative aspects such as innovation, design, and critical analysis. Instead of spending excessive time on basic tasks, students can dedicate their energy to higher order thinking. Additionally, AI can act as a collaborative partner. It can provide suggestions, feedback, and alternative approaches, thereby encouraging students to refine and expand their ideas. Next, we'll continue my team members.
I just want to interrupt with one point. Until now, we have learned or got some information about the AI, some pros and cons about it.
Yeah,
So now let's see what Akash will say. Please continue.
yeah. Both perspectives presented are insightful, but I believe that reality lies somewhere in between. It is true that over dependence on AI weaken creativity. When students rely excessively on AI-generated content without understanding it, they risk losing their ability to think independently. This is a valid concern that educational institutions must address. However, it is equally important to recognize that technology itself is not inherently harmful, but the impact of AI largely depends on how it is used. If educators guide students to use AI, a supportive tool rather than a substitute, it can actually foster creativity. For example, students can use AI for brainstorming ideas but still develop their own interpretations and conclusions. In this way, AI becomes a catalyst for creativity rather than a constraint. Therefore, the issue is not the existence of AI, but the manner in which it is generated into the learning processes. My teammates will continue.
The rise of AI in education is both an opportunity and a challenge. On one hand, it offers efficiency, accessibility, and new ways of learning. On the other hand, it raises concerns about the dependency and the potential decline of creativity. The key lies in striking a balance. Education should not aim to eliminate AI, but to regulate and guide its usage. Students must be encouraged to learn to think independently, question the ideas, and develop their own perspectives, even while using the technological tools. Ultimately, creativity is uniquely human trait, one that cannot be replaced by machines. AI can assist, inspire, and support, but it should never become a substitute for human imagination. Therefore, it is our responsibility as students and educators to ensure that technology enhances creativity rather than diminishes it. My teammates will continue.
To conclude, the impact of an AI creativity in education is a complex issue. On one hand, excessive dependence on AI, independent learning. On other hand, when used responsibly, AI can enhance creativity by providing new ideas and improving efficiency. The key lies in maintaining a balance. Students must use AI as a supportive tool while continuing to think independently and creatively. Ultimately, creativity is a unique human ability that cannot be replaced by machines. AI should serve as an aid, not an substitute. Therefore, it is our responsibility to ensure that technology enriches education without diminishing its creative essence. Thank you.
So after
My
the
teammates will
whole,
continue.
so after the whole group discussion of what we have done, we have come to a conclusion that AI is very helpful in our day-to-day life, but usage of it in a proper way is good instead of using it for the bad ideas and for wrong perspectives. So what we want to conclude is AI, practicability of AI is very easy for all of us, but it depends on how you use it for the educational purpose. So with this we conclude. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you.